Child, somebody said they were going to send you down the river, and now they are floating on their own raft, and that raft ain't big enough for their fat ass and their fat lies. I am not even kidding you. Let's get into this. I want to why am I getting the softest, prettiest deck? And they're like, we're not the softest, prettiest deck. Oh, there it is. There it is. They thought you were the softest, prettiest thing. I'm hearing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby. So you got like a full on arc on your hands. I'm just anybody that would size. First of all, anybody that sizes anybody up, like whether they can get something on them or whatever. And I know that word is thrown around the community so much, but it's actually really true. Narcissistic, like you can have covert, you can have malignant, you can have grandiose, you can have, I don't know, just regular, degular. Not that they would ever want to be called that because they're a narcissist, right? I'm not regular. I'm the best at all the things. Oh, yeah. Now I'm getting this like snot. I keep getting this like snot. I say that, but it's just like, it's coming in quick. It's like this person might wipe their nose a lot or they get a lot of, like nays. I know it's really weird. And I'm not actually getting it, but I can feel, oh, I'm getting nosebleeds. Okay. I'm getting I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but I am getting like aneurysm vibes. Somebody might have like an acute brain bleed very soon. And it's due to all of the spell work. I didn't know about this stuff. Here's the thing. It's like I didn't know about this stuff. What I have learned, like I said, is defensive and protective magic out of this. People send stuff like, I'm not saying it's a fugue state, right? And they don't know what they're doing or whatever, but like hate can get pretty dark. But to wish, not only wish, right? Because that's when we talk about evil eye. Wishing is evil eye. Okay, that's thoughts and then those words are spells. Words are spells. I am so careful of what comes out of my mouth because things become things. Okay. So people have been thinking the thoughts and all the other stuff, but some people have gone a lot further and have done the spell work and have called upon entities and really like put the energy, and that energy has to go somewhere. And if you are not of a vibration of accepting it, because and people are like, what does that mean? Okay, Housewives of Atlanta, like one blah 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 is at another blah blah blah, and the other one goes blah 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 blah, and they're at blah blah blah, and they're at odds. Same vibration level. If one's like, okay, you can talk shit about me, and the other one's like, I'm going to talk shit about you, and they're like, okay, right on. People will see my character before they'll believe you, but it might take a minute, right? Because this person has access to a lot of people, and if you just remove yourself or don't say anything or people don't hear whatever, right, they're going to listen, unfortunately, right? Like the people that don't matter. Here's the thing, this is the way how to separate the chaff from the wheat. Okay, are the people, if you have a boyfriend or a lover or a mother, a family, anybody that has like been around you for a significant amount of time. I say significant because I'm trying, like these days, like right now we've got 8 seconds, like as a goldfish. Like, so I'm like, what's a significant amount of time? Say a couple of months that you've been like standardly yourself. And then somebody comes in and says like, oh, they are whore and they're a drug addict and they get trains run on them and they this, that, and the other. And you believe them, you deserve that karma. You are a sucker. You haven't learned your karmic lessons. You don't trust your intuition and you deserve to be into that, like get sucked into that karmic washing machine with them. Right? You can't, if you can steal them, you can have them. What? We're going to say that one more time. If you can steal him or her, you can fucking have them. If someone doesn't believe their intuition, like how I treat them on a daily basis, who I be, how I show up, how I work, and you can convince them of something that they haven't talked to me or not even talk. I mean, it's crazy town, right? Like Why would you want that person to hang on to them? Let them go. If you're that bad of a bee that somebody's got to like try and steal something from you, there's more around the corner. It's even better because if someone can get snaked by a snake, let them be snakes together. Let them go in their little pit of vipers, right? If someone can't believe in who you are and who you be and how you roll and how you conduct yourself, and they see that every day, and then someone tells them something different and they believe them, let them go. Release, whoosah, out of that mother, okay? Let's just start with that. Where were we? I don't know. Somebody needed to hear that. I need to tell you, I believe in you. I believe in you. I don't even know where this reading was supposed to go, but it apparently needed to go here, and we're good, right? This is being in flow. This is like if you were into baking, this is the mother. This is the sourdough mother straight. And I'm not saying that I'm the mother. I'm just saying if you're here and you're still watching me, there's something that's connecting us. There's something there. I am of man. I am a meat bag just like you. I just develop skills in order, like, it's not like, oh, poof, and why can't you and I can't, whatever. Like, you could just do it. You could. Do you want to maybe not have sex for 4 years? Do you not want to have relationships and friendships or whatever for 4 years? Like, do you want to go through all the things that got me here? Probably not. But if you do, you can get here. Simple. Go research David Goggins, and then I'll tell you my David Goggins. Tell me if that's what you would do in my situation. Yeah, I love this so much. It's not time to heal. Master number 55, change, snake spirit. It's not that it's not time to heal. It's time. You're already healed. This is you bringing the awareness of other people's. Oh, I was going to say a word that doesn't exist, like not healedness. And it said inhalation. Inhalation. I'm getting like asthma. When someone breaks down or whatever, I'm getting like gaslight asthma. Like, oh, here you go. Put it back in your mouth. Oh, here you go. Here's another needle. Here's another drink. Here's another pill. Here's another smoke. And don't get me wrong, I love my smoke, but I've had to, like, the edibles, good. The smoke, maybe a little bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it all needs to be, like, let's look at our natural healing processes and let's concentrate on you. But they're not going to, right? Because that would expand your mind, right? That would give you possible access to another realm that they don't want you to, because they want to keep you in church on Sundays, on the telly tube on Sunday nights, like after, right? Like you're sticking with the football, right? Monday nights and Thursday nights. And then on the regular days, you've got your insurance of political nonsense. Turn off the damn TV. Cherry pick. People want me to say this. Cherry pick what you watch. Cherry pick. You know, back in the day, I used to go to like really, like, you know, I was into like dark goth, whatever you call it. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that or anything like that. But the last time I went to a concert, oh gosh, what was it? And I'm a really big fan of them. And then I realized the whole arena, it was like 16,000 people are singing the same song together, which you feel like really good about it, right? And you're like, oh, we're all singing and we know the song, we're at this concert. But the words to the song were like about suicide. And even though they were like, it's a song against suicide, the lyrics of the song that people were singing over and over in a collaborative way were of suicide. Like, and when you start understanding the brain and you start looking at neuroplasticity and you start understanding like how it works and like saying no to a brain doesn't work, like you have to, like, I mean, Wayne Dyer, what's happened to that guy, right? But let's get into real science as to how our own brain works. And so when you are in this huge arena with 16, 30,000 people, you're all singing the same lyrics to this song, like it is hypnotic. It goes into the brain because you're getting all the feels, right? You got the people and this, and we all think the same, whatever, and you're singing these lyrics that are really detrimental, even though they're meant to be like, we love this guy and like we don't want ourselves, but we're in this feeling of it, right? That going to, what do you call it, Homewood, or what's his name, Joel Osteen, same thing, rock concert, church, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, NPR, whatever you are, like if you are not choosing and picking for yourself, everyone is doing it for you, and you are just a bystander and a byproduct. It's not time to heal. I mean, it's time to heal, but you know what I mean? I'm saying it's not healing for the other people. Take it in. Oof, yeah. And then I'm done. Take it inward and take it tired. It's okay if you're tired. It's okay. It's all going to be good. But you got to realize what you're taking in is what you're putting out. And once you change that, and I'll be straight up honest with you, cannabis therapy, and I'm talking about, ooh, to smoke out, like, you know, some Snoop Dogg or whatever. I'm talking about edibles, things that, like, you know, there's sativas, there's indicas, there's all sorts of things that, like, you know, there's CBD. That's a little squirrely unless you find a good, and if you want, like, I've been all over this, at least the left hand side of the country, with the CBD products, because it's not, what do you call it, mandated or regulated, and so there's a lot out there, and I'm super sensitive, so I have a lot of reviews and a lot, but I definitely have, you know, if you're in pain, like actual like pain, and I'm talking about like fibromyalgia, pain that people can't explain, pain, right? Immunodiseases. I've been there, done that, trauma response all the way. Uh, Obesity, like when if you get in a relationship and you get fat, you're with the wrong person. Sorry, take that as confirmation. I used to think, oh, you just get comfortable and you're like soft or whatever, soft like, no, the person that you're supposed to be with inspires you to get more healthy, inspires you to be more fit, and is so smoking hot that you're like, I gotta keep up. So if you're with somebody, and I used to be in this. I did. I used to be in this like, well, once I'll get, you know, I get comfortable. No, if you are with somebody and you start gaining weight, that's trauma. And it may not be from them. It may be like, right, they may have been raised by a parent that was the same as you or something along those lines or whatever. But if you, I'm telling you, number one red flag, you start gaining weight with a relationship, start looking at why. Do they want you to get fat so nobody will look at you? Or are you just getting so comfortable? And if you're getting comfortable, you shouldn't. Are they taking care of your finances? Because that can be taken away, right? And then you get all salty about it, and it's because you didn't provide for yourself. And then you're going to put it on someone else, and you're going to go down to crazy town because you're going to blame them for not doing what you were supposed to do for yourself. And here's the thing is, you got to give yourself self-forgiveness, because more than likely you got in that situation because you were raised by parents that taught you that you needed to get in a relationship with somebody in order to be able to support yourself because you couldn't do it yourself, right? So now we're looking at our self-worth. Let's look at ourselves, not point the finger, folks. All right, here we go. It's going to be a different 2025. I guarantee that. And if it's not in your life, it'll be damn sure in mine. But I think if you have stayed here till the end, I think I'm hitting a nerve. And if I'm not, and you're just simply hate watching, thank you for the watch hours. Catch you on the flip.